That's right. And you know what? We talk about it. We took 20 years of cookware knowledge, David, and put all the best into this technique cookware line. So you have aluminum, which is a great conductor of heat, but it's hard anodized. So that means it goes through a process that makes it 2 times harder than steel. But then we also took the extra step of putting the finest ceramic nonstick, the newest, latest, and greatest. So none of those chemicals you're worried about, but also 20,000 abrasion tests. You can see here, putting the pan really through the paces of what you would experience every day in the kitchen to make sure that that nonstick was still great and still released beautifully. And the best part of it, because it's hard anodized and because it's that ceramic nonstick, you still get incredible searing, sauteing, low heat, high heat, it doesn't matter. Beautiful thick gauge on this pan, so you can really feel the substantial quality of the pan. It's thick but not unwieldy. And then we also took the extra step. I want you to see this handle. A lot of the handles are shorter in the kitchen, but I like to have a little extra length. So we added about 1 inch to the handle so that when you're cooking on the stove, your hand isn't as close to the heat. And then that color is baked right in to the actual aluminum itself, and you can just feel the quality. Just beautiful fry pan set. And I'm going to tell you, I've worked with a lot of nonsticks. This ceramic nonstick is the best I've seen.
A lot of people are wondering, can I get a decent sear on ceramic nonstick? Now, these are ribeyes?
These are ribeyes. Now, look at this, edge to edge. That's why when we talk about aluminum, that's why people love hard anodized. Aluminum gives you even heating, edge to edge, side to side. So every inch of that ribeye is perfectly cooked, and you don't get any hot spots there. That's a critical thing. And then, how about a little red wine to the glaze? We'll put in some red wine. And you notice how when I put the red wine in, David, you get that nice even simmer. And we'll put some shallots. Oh, maybe a little bit of butter, just to and we're going to let that cook down a little bit. But notice how it's cooking even, edge to edge. There's not like one side boiling. That is the construction quality.
I'm glad you put a few knobs of butter
Yeah, a few knobs of butter there.
All right, now, it's important to know we have this for you in an 8, a 10, and a 12-inch fry pan set. These are dishwasher safe, but they're so non-stick that you can just put them in the sink.
Just wipe them out.
Soapy water, wipe them out.
That's right.
Now, this will work on induction cooktops as well as glass, electric,
and gas,
and
correct.
Gas.
All types, that's right.
Now, we have them for you in this midnight blue, most limited. We have the set of 3 in the crimson red. And finally, we have it for you in the jet black, most popular. I'm smelling that delightful, delicious butter.
You said
All right, $109.97 if you were to buy them separately. We're at $59.98, is that right? And price and easy pay will all go away end of day today.
So let's talk about the nonstick and the 3 sides. This is the 8-inch. This is your classic egg or omelet pan, right? Notice how these eggs literally dance and slide around. That is the ceramic nonstick. Now I take this over to our plate. It's going to slide right out. And you could literally wipe this clean. But here's the best part. Just to show you how good this nonstick is, we're going to take this all the way up to high. I'm just going to put some cheese in here. Nothing is in here. There's no butter. I'm just going to melt down some cheese. We're going to come back to that in a minute. We're going to make a little Parmesan tuile. But then you have the large 11-inch size. This is what I love about this set. It's the key sizes. So I'm doing a huge stir fry. You want to cook for a large crowd? Now I can take my stir fry, and we're going to talk about cleanup. Watch how this slides out. So this is a lot of food, by the way. This is like cooking for a lot of people. So I have a huge platter here. All that sticky stir fry sauce, I want you to see how it glides out of the pan. But then let's check this out. I'm going to take a damp rag. Now, at home, I would let this cool off. But check out how this literally just wipes right out of the pan. It is like I never even used the pan, David. It's ready to go to clean and ready for my next recipe. That's how great this nonstick is.
Wow. This is also a deep pan, so you're going to be able to get lots and lots of capacity food in here.
Definitely. So now our steaks are pretty much done. So we're going to come over here. We did the entire meal, so we got that nice high heat searing. So even though it's ceramic nonstick, you're getting that nice char, that nice caramelization. We're taking our sauce, which is the butter, the shallots, the wine. And once again, super easy cleanup. So you look at this pan, again, this is hot, so be careful at home. All I have to do is literally take a rag or put it in the dishwasher, and that pan is clean. It almost looks unfair because it's like I didn't even use the pan.
I mean, I smell that Parmesan cheese melting too.
Yeah. Now, oven safe to 500. So this is for me as a chef, one of the things I love is I want to have stovetop to oven. So these are oven safe to 500 degrees. So check this out. We did a baked mac and cheese in the oven. So you can put these up to 500 degrees. Once again, that extra long handle Makes it a little bit easier to deal with. Now check this out. Wait, I want to do something real quick.
That mac and cheese
I want you to see
smells
this.
really good.
You want to talk about it? Let's come over here to our bowl. Mac and cheese. Oh, wait, look at this.
Watch it just sheet away
Look
from
at-
the bottom of that nonstick.
Look at how this just entire thing just slides. And look, you see the cheese? It's just cascading.
Now, how many of you have fry pans at home that look like you tied a string to it and you dragged it around by the back bumper of your car? I mean, come on. After a while, they start to look like that. This is why investing in a new set of skillets makes a lot of sense. And for $59.98, you're getting an 8, a 10, and a 12-inch fry pan.
Yeah, and to me, these are the key sizes because whether you're cooking for a large group, which would be that large 11-inch, or if you're just doing a couple of things, like a couple of pieces of salmon here, you get a nice hard sear, and don't worry about that. You see this here? You look in this pan, you say, oh my gosh, look at this. Check this out, David. It literally
Not ruined.
just wipes out of the pan. So it looked like, oh my gosh, the bottom of the pan.
I mean, as
clean
much
as
as
can
I'd
be.
like to admit that I am always a very mindful cook, sometimes life happens. Phones ring, there's a funny meme on Facebook, something happens.
Yeah.
And you take your eye off the ball. And as soon as you do, something gets a little too hot. It's nice to know that a pan is forgiving and works with you, not against you.
This is that cheese, all right? I intentionally let it burn. You want to talk about a cheese blanket over your eggs? How about that? And it slides right out. So
Rachel, would you like a cheese blanket over your eggs?
little
I'd like a cheese blanket over me, please. Yeah.
every time, you know, for me, I own a restaurant catering business, Dave. This gives you the sturdy, durability, but also the ease of clean that you just don't get in cookware.
I mean, look at the wipeout.
I mean,
in these pans.
I mean,
Nothing is left in these pans. And if you want to soak it in the sink, or if you want to run some warm water in the sink, fine. It's going to come out just as nicely, and even the rivets are clean too. Wow.
Yeah.
All right, now I have this for you in midnight blue. We have $8.50 left in the midnight blue. In crimson, $1,200 in the crimson, and most popular is the jet black. $1,800 left there. That mac and cheese smells good enough to eat.
I didn't even talk about this. A lot of people, when you think about fry pans, you don't think about baking a lot, but I got to tell you, skillet brownies, focaccia, check this out. We're talking about baking an entire brownie.
No hot and cold spots.
No hot and cold spots. That's that aluminum, that gauge, that even heating, but also that ceramic nonstick. This is the ultimate fry pan set here.
1, 2, 3, 4 pans, clean as a whistle.
Clean as a
Thank you,
whistle.
Chef. Nice to have you back.
Take care.
All right. Oh, is it time for muffins?
Muffins.
David's muffins. How low can you go? All right, I'm going under the jib like limbo. All right, I'm coming your way, Adina Michio. Break that bad boy open because the camera is tight on you. Oh.